Grade two, grade two, grade two. Hi, grade two. Good morning, and welcome to our music and arts review. Let's start with our music. So, for our music, the sources of sound. So, clap your hands if the picture produces a sound. Ready? First picture, go. Very good. Second picture, yeah. Third picture. Very good. Next, fourth. Number four. Yeah, no sound. Number five. Clap, clap, clap. Okay. Next, number seven. Yeah, no sound. Number eight. This one is used for cleaning. Yeah, it is with sound. Next, this one is number seven. Number eight. Mushroom. No sound. Okay, tomato. No sound. Okay, so this one. Okay, some they have, when you do like this, when you play, it create a sound. Okay, how about this? Yes. And this one? Yes. Okay, so now, what is sound? Okay, what is sound? Sound is produced when something, correct, vibrates or moves back and forth. Some sounds are strong, some sounds are weak. Okay, so where can we get the sounds? You can hear it from the winds, waves, swaying of trees, animal sounds, made by machines, and transportation, and others. Okay, so again, what is sound? It is produced when something vibrates or moves back and forth. Okay, so like this one, the strong and howling gusty wind, we can hear sounds, the waves, the trees, the animals, transportation, and other objects. Okay, now let's proceed to our voice production. So, speaking and singing are both qualities of sound, which is called timbre. Okay, what is speaking? Remember this one. What is speaking? Speaking is making a message to anyone. Okay, what about singing? It is producing sounds with music. Again, what is speaking? You are just making a message. While the singing, it produces a sound. Please remember. Okay? So next, let's proceed to head tone. So for this one, there's true or false. Okay po, in our music, multiple choice, true or false. Okay, next, what is head tone? Head tone is singing should be the ideal one. It is what? It is singing with a light flute-like quality. So what about a diaphragm singing? It is a singing, a style of proper breathing. Okay? Again, the head tone is a flute-like quality, and the diaphragm singing is a style of proper breathing, and which air fills the area in the diaphragm and release slowly when you sing. Again, these are true or false, ha? So next is the timbre. What is it? Is the unique quality of sound that makes voice, instrument, and other sound different from one another. Timbre is also called a tone color. Okay? And the timbre makes human voices different from one another. Remember, your classmate's voice is different from your voice. My voice is different from me, from my siblings also, even we are in one family. Okay? So your timbre and color and quality of your voice is what sets you apart from other people. It means it's unique. Okay, so musical instruments also produce sounds with different qualities. It depends on their size and their features. Okay, and these instruments, some instruments make high and bright sounds like the violin, the guitar, flute, clarinet, and trumpet, while others, they make low sound like the cello, the bass drum, and the tuba. Okay, so now let's proceed to our instruments. Again, we have our string instruments. What's the meaning? It is also in true or false. Okay po? String instruments are the, yes, instrument uses a bow and sometimes plucked to produce a sound. Okay, for our instruments, I have there also a picture and you will name the instrument. Okay po? So make sure you know these instruments. Okay, it is also, I chose pictures where of instruments that you are going to name. Okay, so these are the string instruments. We have the guitar, the banjo. Please remember the picture of guitar. This is the banjo and the harp. What else? Your ukulele is also included in our string instruments, and violin. Okay, so they are the string instruments. Now, let's proceed to our brass wind instruments. So this one, the meaning, it's in true or false. The brass wind instruments have a cup-shaped mouthpiece. Okay? So these are the brass wind. Remember the picture of trombone and the spelling. This one is a trumpet. This one is a French horn. And this one is a tuba. Okay, again, trombone, trumpet, French horn, and tuba. Okay, so this one is these are the brass wind instruments. Now let's proceed to our woodwind instruments. For the woodwind instruments, the meaning is also in our true or false. They blow air across a hole on the side. Okay, so look at the picture of clarinet. This one is a clarinet. Okay, the bassoon, it's easy to remember. Merong ganun, oh. It's like an ear. Okay, and the flute, this one is the flute. And the oboe, it's like this. It's easy to remember also the oboe because it's like the the tip here is like the tip when somebody inject you, right? Okay, the oboe. Okay, again, this is a clarinet, a bassoon, flute, and oboe. Please remember the meaning, the spelling, and the picture. Okay, next, let's proceed to our woodwind, the percussion, the last one. The percussion instruments, the meaning is in our true or false. The meaning of percussion is musical instrument that produce sound by beating, hitting, or striking. Others, they shake them. Okay, so these are the percussion instrument. We have bells. Okay, you know bells already. Castanets, triangle. This one is so easy. And this one is sticks. Okay, again, we have bells, castanets, triangle, and sticks. Another set of percussion instruments, we have maracas, drum. This one, remember, cymbals. And this one, tambourine. This one is a xylophone. And the last one is gong. Again, maracas. Remember the word and the picture. Drum, cymbals, tambourine, xylophone, and gong. Also, in our instruments, you are going to identify, there's a name of instruments and you are going to identify if it is woodwind, percussion, brass wind, or a string instrument. So again, you are going to write S, B, W, and P. Okay, that's the other one. After naming the instruments, now you are going to identify if it is a woodwind, percussion, brass wind, or a string instruments. All right? So please remember our instruments. Now let's proceed to our arts. So the arts, the meaning of arts, please remember the meaning of print, the terminologies. Remember the terminologies here. Printmaking, this one is in our multiple choice. The arts, the meanings are in all multiple choice. Okay, printmaking is an art of what? Transferring design or picture. Okay, remember printmaking is an art of transferring design or picture. Okay, what about nature? So many good materials from nature can be used to make wonderful prints like the leaves, the fruits, right? Tomato, what else? The leaf, the banana stalk, di ba? It's from nature that we can use in our art. Next is the calamansi, tomato, okra, yeah? Okay, next, let's proceed to print. Okay, print is the design or image created in print making. Again, what is print? It is the design or image created in print making. So please remember print making, transferring. We can get good materials from where? From nature. And what is the meaning of print? The design or image created in print making. Okay? Next set of terminologies, we have rhythm. What is rhythm? It is created by repeating the same lines, shapes, colors, or other elements to produce the look or feel of movement. So rhythm, there's a clue already, repeating the same lines, shapes, and colors. Okay? So next, let's proceed to the meaning of press print. What is a press print? It is done by dipping the object in paint and pressing it onto a paper to transfer the design. Again, what is the meaning of press print? It is done by dipping the object in paint and pressing it onto the paper to transfer the design. Okay? So these are the press example of the design repeated over and over and the alternate. Okay, so next is the human objects. Okay, human-made objects like the buttons, plastic bottles, paper clips, toilet paper, tubes, and others can be used, okay, for printing, daubing paint on the surface, and pressing this on the paper. Okay, so what are the human-made objects? We have the buttons, the plastics, bottles, paper clips, popsicle sticks, toilet paper, tubes. Okay, so for this one, Teacher Bell wrote the different objects and you are going to identify if it is a human-made or a nature, okay? Natural made. Okay, so next is crayon rubbing and pencil rubbing. It can be done by how? How? Yeah, by placing a paper over the rough surface of a human-made object and rubbing it across with a little force or pressure. Again, a crayon and pencil rubbing. How to do it? By placing the paper over the rough surface. And then you are going to rub it with your pencil or your crayon. Okay, next, repetition and alternation are the principles applied to create wonderful prints. Next, what is stencil? Stencil prints are made by cutting the desired shape on a sheet of a paper or a piece of cardboard and placed it over a sheet of paper or other materials. And you are going to use paint or ink, then brushed over the stencil, the one that you make, that's your project, right? The stencil. So that's how you are gonna, that's how you do a stencil. Okay, a stencil prints can designs can be used repeatedly or alternately. Okay, so that's all, everyone, and see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.